Your boy Heaven Hollywood back on IE Network. This is the Heaven Hollywood Report, and let's get to it. Time to have a little fun. This is my first annual, $200 prediction giveaway, and the predictions are going to be based around these four ladies right here: Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, Doja Cat. And the answers, are going to be, of course, answers that have not been answered yet. So you can't use Google, nothing like that. It's not going to help you. So it's going to be 5 questions. The first person under the comments that are correct or closest to closest to correct, of course, is going to be the first person that gets all 5 right. You'll receive $200. If it's 2 people, if it's 2 people gets all 5 correct, it's going to be based on who was first. All right? So just remember this. I'm going to also put the questions in the description box as well. So the questions are as follow. The first question is, out of these 4 ladies, whose album is going to predict what their albums are going to do first week. You're going to put in order whose album is going to sell the most first week, and then I need you to give me the number. We're not doing pure sales. We're doing total. All right? We're doing total. Streams plus sales. What's going to be their number for the first week? So you put in order who's going to sell the most first week, 1 through 4. And you're going to give me your estimated amount next to it. Remember, this is for $200, so you got to think with your head, not with your heart. All right, my second question is, which one of these 4 ladies will have a collaboration with Saweetie? Who will be the next one to have a collaboration with Saweetie? If you don't think none of them will, put none. But if you put none and then one of them does, you're obviously going to get that question wrong. Which one will be the next one to have a collaboration with Saweetie? Okay. Third question. Out of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, whose album will drop first? Out of Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, whose album will drop first in 2022? Fourth question. Out of Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat, whose album will drop first? Whose new album is coming out first in 2022? Is it Doja Cat or is it Megan Thee Stallion? Remember this, we're already in May. So this can go till December until, we get all the answers. We're already in April. Last question is, who will be the first female to perform in Michigan? Michigan, the state of Michigan, the D. Will it be Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, Megan Thee Stallion, or Doja Cat? If you don't think none of them will perform in Michigan this year, put 0. None. So we're going to do those questions. I'll put those questions in the description box. You know what I mean? So it requires some thinking, a little bit of fun. You can get $200 just for answering questions. And of course, like I said, if they don't perform in Michigan, like I said, just put none. Okay. Now, moving on. The song with the Citi Girls put out the song Top Notch. And a lot of people are speculating that the bars that's dropped in there was at Cardi B. I'm seeing some blog pages saying that Cardi B no longer supports the City Girls because the City Girls are cool with Nicki Minaj again, and they're saying that Cardi B no longer supports the City Girls. I looked on Cardi B's friends list. She's still following the City Girls, so I'm not really sure what makes people say that. You know, Cardi B has shown in the past that she still follows girls that mess with Nicki Minaj. Okay, from what I see, she still, that Lotto has came out in the past and said that, she loves Nicki Minaj. She was still following Lotto. She still worked with Lotto. Erica Banks came out and was talking about how Nicki Minaj was such a influence on her. She was still following Erica Banks, and Cardi B still worked with Erica Banks. So same thing with Normani. You know what I mean? So, I haven't really noticed Cardi B not following people who work with Nicki Minaj. She was still cool with Quavo when Quavo was messing with Nicki Minaj. So I'm not sure where they got that from. I'm going to ask Cardi anyway. She may or may not answer that question. A lot of times if she don't want to answer the question, she'll just like my question. And that just lets me know, okay, she's not going to answer it. So let me know what you think about that. If you think that Cardi is not messing with the City Girls anymore because they're cool with Nicki Minaj. Now, Doja Cat. Doja Cat has come out now and said after she's pretty much apologized for saying she's quitting music, she comes back and doubled back and said she is disappearing. She said, just because I put a couple of pictures up does not mean that I am not quitting, goofy. She said, pictures don't equal music, goofy. So she is saying that she's not going to be doing music. She's going to leave the music, and she's still standing by that. So y'all let me know whether Doja Cat's going to leave. I don't believe Doja Cat's going to leave at all. I think Doja Cat's just mad, and she can't leave, like I said. She's locked in a contract where they're putting a lot of money and resources behind Doja Cat. She just can't up and leave them holding the bag. Don't work like that, sister. We also have, there's been rumors that there's going to be people in the industry that this year are really going to try and mediate and get Nicki Minaj and Cardi B on the same page, or at least on civil grounds. Because what a lot of people don't realize is the Cardi B and Nicki Minaj beef or fan beef or whatever affects a lot of other people. And people are, from what I've been told, they're starting to take notice. All right? It affects a lot of other artists, a lot of other fan bases, a lot of other artists' timelines. And you may think that people don't see that. But it does affect a lot of other fan bases and a lot of other artists that have fan bases that it makes them not want to work with one or be cautious about what they say online. They may, tick one of the fan bases off, and the fan bases, a lot of these fans have connections to the artists, and these artists, they do be listening, they don't always listen to them, but they do listen to what their fans say. And the artists tend to, if they see the fan sending them something that the fan may have photoshopped or a fan page may have made, and they're going to trust their fans. They're not really thinking that these fans are making this up. They're thinking that the fan, why would my fan make this up? You see, that's what caused Cardi to throw that shoe when she thought that fan page made up tweet or a made up like that Nicki Minaj never liked, but a fan trying to create drama, and they did it, created that fake like, and it made Cardi B seem as though it was real. Because when you looked at it, it did look real. Nobody has time to be sitting around trying to determine what's a real tweet and what's not a real tweet. Who the hell's got time for that? Again, I am hearing, I don't know whether it's going to be, JayZ. I don't know whether it's going to be a combination of Drake, JayZ, and Wayne. I mean, I don't know who it's going to be, but I did hear that there's going to be a meeting called. All right? The last time I told y'all about a meeting, it happened with JayZ, Rihanna, and Beyonce. Next thing you know, they were at least cordial. I'm hearing that same meeting is going to take place. And I don't know who's going to call it, but ironically, JayZ is also going to be calling Will Smith, from what I heard, if he has not called him already. And JayZ is going to try to arrange, unlike Diddy, you see, that's the whole thing. That's the reason why Diddy jumped out the window and tried to act like he was doing something with JayZ and Chris Rock, and he was not. Trying to act like he was mediating it, and Chris Rock has not spoken to not JayZ and Chris Rock, Will Smith and Chris Rock. Chris Rock has not spoken to Will Smith. Diddy was capping. But I'm hearing that JayZ is going to really try to make it happen. Jay, from what I hear, he just wants everybody to get off the drama. He wants black people to get off of having drama with other black people, with other black artists. So we're going to see if this meeting between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is called, and we're going to see what happens with Will Smith if JayZ does hit up Will Smith. Other than that, what did you think of the Citi Girls record? Do you like the Citi Girls record? Do you think the Citi Girls will do well in their next project? I mean, the Citi Girls, you got to give them credit. Everybody said that they would break it up. Everybody said they were going solo. The Citi Girls are still out there together. So maybe they're this generation's salt and pepper. We'll have to wait and see. Any other news go down, I'll make sure that I will bring it to you on our next update. Don't forget to answer those questions. I will put the questions again in the description box. You can win yourself $200 if your predictions are right. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood for the IE Network.